time for the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational Awarding Ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Flo de Agua.
It is undeniable that the past few days have been challenging here in Metro Manila, but the Asiabasket continued to provide us with international basketball action here at the Playtime FilOil Center, and stars have been created. Mabuhay, Hoop Junkies and Asiabasket fans. My name once again is Flo del Agua, and I will be your host for tonight, and I formally welcome you to the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational Awarding Ceremony. And joining me here to award our second runners-up and our all Asiabasket first team are the people behind the success of our tournament, and I will call them one by one. Beginning with the Vice President of Asiabasket, Mr. Patrick Edroso. Joining Sir Patrick Edroso is our Head of Business Development, Mr. Carlo Miguel. And completing our cast for tonight is the Head of League Operations, the one and only Mr. Dino Lee. Let us give a final round of applause to the management of Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational. And firstly, we will be awarding our second runners-up. They just played yesterday a pretty close fight here at the Playtime FilOil Center. The second runners-up of Asiabasket 2025 goes to the Letran Knights. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Letran Knights. Thank you so much. This is headed by head coach Alan Ricardo, and we wish them well wherever they are. And now the much-awaited awards, our all Asiabasket first team, or more commonly known as our Mythical Five. I will be calling them one by one, but first, this guy is averaging 10.5 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game, and 1.5 steals per game. From the Adamson Soaring Falcons and getting suited up for the championship later, may we call on Matt Erolon. Our all Asiabasket first team will be receiving gift packs from Gatorade and Blitz Nutrition, as well as a Crep Protect kit, other than their trophies, of course. A final round of applause for our first member of our Mythical Five, Matt Erolon of the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Up next, this player is averaging 15.3 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists per game, and 2.8 steals per game. An amazing and consistent performance all throughout our tournament from the UST Growling Tigers, Mark Allen Liamet. Joining Matt Erolon and Mark Liamet is a guy averaging 20.8 points per game, 4.8 rebounds per game, 1.3 assists per game, and an outstanding 54.29% three-point field goal percentage from the San Beda Red Lions. Let us put our hands together for Yukian Andrada. Although Yuken is not able to join us here, we congratulate him all together here from the Asiabasket. Our fourth member is from the Letra Knights, averaging 12.3 points per game, 6.5 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists per game, 2.5 blocks per game, and an outstanding 70.4% two-point field goal percentage, the one and only Kevin Santos. Similarly, despite Kevin not being here, we also wish them well and congratulate from the Asiabasket team. And finally, completing our all Asiabasket first team, he is averaging 14.5 points per game, 15.5 rebounds per game, 1.2 steals per game, and 1.8 blocks per game. His first tournament with the UST Growling Tigers. Let us give a round of applause for Collins Akoa. Once again, our all Asiabasket first team, or our mythical five: Matt Erolon of the Adamson Soaring Falcons, Mark Allen Liamet of the UST Growling Tigers, Yukien Andrada of San Beda Red Lions, Kevin Santos of Letran Knights, and finally, Colin Sakoe of the UST Growling Tigers. Our all Asiabasket Mythical 5 members have received gift packs from our sponsors, Gatorade, Blitz Nutrition, and Crop Protect. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, the much-awaited award of this tournament, our tournament most valuable player. The most valuable player of the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational is from the UST Growling Tigers, Collins Akoa. Congratulations to Collins Akoe, our tournament MVP, and his first stint officially wearing his UST Growling Tigers uniform. A final round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our tournament MVP, once again, is Collins Akoe. Thank you so much once again to Sir Patrick, Sir Carlo, and Sir Dino for assisting our awardees for today. And in just a few minutes, Hoop Junkies and Asiabasket fans, magsisimula na po ang official warm-up para sa ating championship. Magbabalik po ang Asiabasket.
We move over to our last game of the tournament as we are here inside the Playtime FilOil Center in beautiful San Juan City for the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational Grand Finale, co-presented by ANTA. Our main game for our Friday triple header featuring the battle between the top of the UAAP squads, the Adamson Soaring Falcons, going up against the UST Growling Tigers. Let's now meet the players for both teams, starting with the UST Growling Tigers. Number 1, Leland Estacio. Number 2, Ivan Callum. Number 3, Kyle Paranada. Number 7, Michael Mata. Number 10, Angelo Crisostomo. Number 11, Fortsky Padrigao. Number 12, Isaac Danting. Number 13, Lorenzo Banco. Number 14, Mark Lemet. Number 20, Emil Acido. Number 25, Giro Sevilla. Number 28, Colin Sakoe. Number 33, Echo Laude. Number 55, Charles Buxit. And number 91, Koji Buenaflor. Their head coach is Pido Harencio, assisted by Juno Sauler, Peter Martin, Japs Kuan, Jaren Harencio, JC Balingit, Juben Ledesma, Jarek Fortuna, and Alvin Gray. And now here come the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Number 1, Kobe De Misana. Number 3, Matthew Montebon. Number 9, Alan Perez. Number 10, Cedric Manzano. Number 11, Joshua Barcelona. Number 12, Renzo Competente. Number 15, Ray Allen Torres. Number 18, Matty Erolon. Number 20, Eman Anabo. Number 21, John Earl Medina. Number 23, OJ Ojarikre. Number 25, Kenji Gagnete. Number 27, AJ Fransman. Number 30, Cade Ronzone. Number 32, Austin Ronzone. And number 33, Jaire Tumane. Head coach for the Soaring Falcons is Nash Racela, assisted by Ryan Bitia, Gilbert Lau, Alan Albano, Romel Aducul, Benjamin Sipin III, Ed De La Torre, Mike Fermin, Wilfrey Magbujos, Ronald Ducon, and Jonathan De Guzman.
You're watching the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational Championship. This is between the UST Growling Tigers going up against the Adamson Soaring Falcons, live inside here, inside the Playtime FilOil Center. My name is Nico Rocha and I will be your commentator for today. And this is a matchup between two UAAP teams. UST was 2-2 entering this finals game inside the Playtime FilOil Center, while Adamson was undefeated all throughout their journey here in the 2025 Asiabasket. And this clash will determine who will be the champion for today's matchup. So we can check here once again the playoff bracket. How did Adamson get here? Adamson beat Philam team while Letran moved on. They beat the Letran Knights on the way to the finals. For the side of UST, they went up against San Beda Red Lions, and now they're going up against familiar foes in the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Let me now turn you over to Flo Del Agua, as she'll be our second member of this panel.
Thank you so much, Nico. Glad to be covering another Asiabasket finals with you. And mabuhay once again to all of our Asiabasket fans and hoop junkies witnessing this electrifying match from the live stream. And speaking of electrifying, Nico, that energy from the awarding ceremony is really hyping me up for this match. But I do have some updates from the court side. Although the Adamson Soaring Falcons are complete for today's championship, there are bittersweet news from the UST side. Padregao is back with the team, but Alaw and Estacio won't be suited up. As they told me earlier, they are not feeling well earlier this morning. Let's see how that will play out today. For now, back to you, Nico.
Thanks for that, Flo. So let's now talk about first the UST Growling Tigers, who started off this tournament 0-2, but they pick up their bearings and won the last two on the way here to the finals. But let's discuss first the Adamson Soaring Falcons, who won last game against the Letran Knights, wherein Matthew Montebon yesterday had 16 points, 9 assists, 5 steals. And some of you guys might be surprised at the 9 assists by Matthew Montebon, but that is the growth in his game. We know him as a shoot-first kind of point guard, or maybe a three-point first kind of guard, but he is showing how great he has been all throughout this summer, and hopefully that's something that he could continue leading up to the next UAAP season. The previous game of the UST Growling Tigers was up against the San Beda Red Lions, wherein they won convincingly. They were able to separate themselves in the fourth quarter, when the best player of the game was Jello Crisostomo, 13 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. All-around effort for Jello, but he was backstopped by Colin Sakoe, who had his usual double-double, and able to avenge their loss against the San Beda Red Lions, wherein they met in the group stages, wherein they lost to them 87-84. But when it mattered the most, they were able to get that victory. And now that's why we're seeing them here in the Asiabasket International Invitational Finals. Your Gatorade-fueled matchup of the game is between Matthew Montebon and Jello Crisostomo. One is a guard, the player of the game yesterday, Jello Crisostomo as well, but this time a forward for the UST Growling Tigers. Two different positions, two different playing styles, but the impact is the same, at least in what they can bring to their squads, especially here in the finals of the Asiabasket. Let me now turn you over to our game announcer, as he'll be sharing the starting lineups for both squads in this finals.
UST Growling Tigers. At point guard number 2, Ivan Kellum. Shooting guard number 12, Ice Dante. Small forward number 14, Mark Liamet. Power forward number 10, Jello Crisostomo. And at center number 28, Colin Sakoe. Head coach for the Growling Tigers is Pido Horencio. And now the starting lineup for the Adamson Soaring Falcons. At point guard number 3, Matthew Montebon. Shooting guard number 21, Earl Medina. Small forward number 20, Manu Anabo. Power forward number 10, Ced Manzano. And at center number 23, OJ Ojarikre. Head coach for the Adamson Soaring Falcons is Nash Racela. Officials for our championship game, Crew Chief Jonah Garcia, Umpire Juan Arnolfo Bermeo, and umpire 2, Hari Santos. This game is under the supervision of our technical head, Mr. Liberato Levy Valenzuela. This is your Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational Grand Finale.
Your starting five for both squads, Adamson with Montebon, Manzano, Anabo, Medina, and Ojaricre. Well, for UST, it's Calum, Crisostomo, Danting, Limit, and Akowe. The tip-off and possession will be going to the UST Growling Tigers here. To all Asiabasket members here, Mark Limit and Colin Akowe along with Matt Erolon make that three. Playing here in these finals. Akowe at the post against Ojaricre. That's a jump ball with the possession arrow pointing to Adamson. UST currently with a 2-2 record leading up to the finals. They are the #1 team in threes with 31.1%, #2 in rebounds. While for Adamson, they went undefeated entering these finals. They are #1 in rebounds, #2 in free throw percentage, and also #1 in coughing up. Or rather, #1 in the least turnovers in this tournament. First points of this finals matchup going to Ivan Calum. Here comes UST. They're running here. Danting, no good on that layup. Adamson saw that one coming. Montebon to Anabo. Manzano finds Ojaricre. Screen, Montebon, mid-range jumper. Good shot for Montebon. Still has that momentum from yesterday's matchup. Mark Lemit losing the basketball after a pass from Ivan Calum. Manzano bringing the ball down. Monty finds a cutting Earl Medina. Offs for a mid-range. It's good. Adamson making 2 straight field goals now. Crisostomo. Ball now with Akowe against Ojaricre. Akowe backing down his defender. No good on the push shot. Monty finding Anabo. Manzano. Gives it outside to Medina, the rookie with a drive. That's going to be 2 free throws for Earl. It's a hacking foul called on Mark Lemit. Lemit averaging 15.3 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists per game in 23 minutes of action.
2 shots for John Earl Medina.
These two teams are in the top tier when it comes to rebounding. Addison leading in defensive boards, UST leading in offensive boards. Medina making the first free throw. Two for two for Earl. Using the screen, set by Jello. Step through by Danting. Saw. Was seen by Manu Anabo.
Blocking foul number 2, Ivan Calum. That's his first 2 on USD. Substitution.
Quick substitution here. We see Emil Lacido checking in for Ice Danting. Quick substitution here for Coach Pido. Manzano opts to go for a 3. It's going back to the blue shirts. Rare attempt though by Manzano from downtown. Usually we see him at the post. Earl goes middle. Passes the ball back out. And it's with him. Another air ball for Adamson, but said Manzano was right there for the putback. Calum to Crisostomo. Crisostomo challenging Manzano, but Montebon right there with the block. Monty with a drive. Clean stop according to our referees. This time UST on the break. Asido from downtown. Good for Emil, the sophomore from the Growling Tigers. Medina to Montebon. Manzano once again. Montebon with 6 seconds to shoot. Monty, the bump, fadeaway jumper. Good for Monty Montebon. Akowe. Trying to back down Ojarikre. Tough cover definitely. Fadeaway jumper for Collins. Obviously getting bothered here by OJ. Manzano losing the ball. Could have been a steal by Asido. Renzo Competente checking in for Anabo. And we see here Fortsky in for Calum. Padregao didn't play last game, but no problem for the Growling Tigers as they're here now in the finals. Manzano there losing the ball after the spin move. Padregao averaging 4.5 points and 9 assists per game in just 19 minutes of action. Macedo bringing down the ball. Also Ronzone checking in for the Soaring Falcons. Asido, clean block by Manzano. Timeout by the UST Growling Tigers as they're currently staring at a 5-point deficit against the Adamson Soaring Falcons.
You are watching the finals of the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational. At alam mo, Nico, nung nakausap ko si Earl Medina ng Adamson Soaring Falcons, kwento niya sa akin, nasa proseso pa nga daw siya ng pag-transition from high school to college. He shares with me na ibang-iba daw kasi dito, mas malalaki ang players at dapat mas ginagamit mo ang utak mo kapag naglalaro. Pero isa daw sa mga earliest lessons niya coming into Adamson collegiate level is wag daw maging satisfied sa inyong performance. In fact, bukod nga raw sa kanilang viewing activities as a team, nire-require din ni Coach Nash na dapat daw pinapanood mo rin yung laro mo by yourself at ini-evaluate mo kung ano ba yung mga ginagawa mong tama at ginagawa mong mali kada laro. Back to you, Nico.
Thanks for that, Flo. And Earl Medina, he has high standards for himself. Kahit rookie pa lang siya. And we could easily see that he would be able to contribute to Adamson by the time the UAP season starts. Currently, 5 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here between the Soaring Falcons and the Growling Tigers. Padregao to inbound with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Padregao locates Kyle Paranada. Mid-range jumper is good. We haven't seen him in the past games, but now he's here, ready to contribute in the finals. Almost a steal by Padregao. Ronzone, swing the ball around are the Soaring Falcons, but Akowe secures the board. Asido. Matchup advantage there. Akowe blocked by Ojarikre. And Ojarikre tapping Akoy from behind after that block. Fransman this time from the left side. No. And Paranada secures the miss. Trying to find Asido. Didn't take the three. Chooses to go inside. Scoop layup is good for Amiel Asido. Now with 5 points and a rebound. Erolon gives it to OJ. Ojarikre finds Cade Ronzon. Ronzon takes his time, finds Fransman instead for a shot from downtown, but it was all air. It's going back to the yellow shirts after that one. Koji Buenaflor in for UST. Padrigao mashed up to Matt Erolon. In the sequence right now, Padrigao got fouled as he was going straight at the rim.
Holding foul on number 18, Matthew Erolon. That's his first one on the Soaring Falcons.
That's a holding foul on Erolon.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
His first team foul, well rather his first foul here in this ball game. Koji gives it to Kyle Paranada, the former UE Red Warrior. Buenaflor, stopped by, I think, Jaire Tumaneng, who was just right there. It's like running into a brick wall.
Blocking foul on number 33, Jaire Tumaneng, his first two of the Soaring Falcons.
Those two are familiar with each other, especially facing each other in the UAP Juniors, the most recent season.
Shot clock at 14.
Shot clock with 14 seconds remaining here in the first. Echo Laure also in for this game. Paranada, no good on that shot. Echo Laure getting the board against Jaire Tumaneng and the lay-in. Fransman gives it to Cade Ronzon. Erolon looking for Competente. Mid-range jumper is good for Renzo Competente. Has been steady all throughout this tournament for the Soaring Falcons. Getting playing time under coach Nash Racela. Cade Ronzon. Corner shot by Erolon. Off to the left. Padrigao starting the break. No good on that three-pointer by Paranada. This time the Falcons are running. Fransman against Buenaflor. Gives it back to his point guard. Cade here with Tumaneng setting the screen. Ronzon feeding Jaire Tumaneng there. Great action by the Soaring Falcons. Paranada calling the play. Trying to lose Erolon. Gives it to Asido instead. Padrigao. Three-point shot. Short. Padrigao has been struggling from three. Only shooting 10% from the three-point line. Blitz Nutrition giving us this assist. Cade to Jaire. Layup. This time it's Austin checking in for his brother, Cade. A defensive first type of guard will be tasked to bother Padrigao throughout the duration of his time here. It's a foul called on the Falcons. Second foul on Matt Erolon. Anabo checking in for Renzo Competente. And with Matt Erolon with two fouls, Matt Montebon, his rest has been cut short. Padrigao thinking about the three once again. Padrigao has been struggling all throughout from three. Well, all throughout the tournament from three. It's going back here to the UST Growling Tigers. Paranada with the fake, gives it to Mark Limit. Limit with 10 seconds to shoot. Mark with the drive. No good there, but Eco Laure trying to save the ball, and Fransman starting the fast break, challenging Paranada. No, Tumaneng trying to get that ball, but it rolls off his fingertips. Alan Perez checking in for Jaire Tumaneng. Great showing by the rookie in the short minutes that was given to him. This time it's Alan Perez. Match up to Michael Mara, former CSB Blazer from the NCAA. Buenaflor with the drive. And basket is good for Koji. Another incoming rookie, a star rookie, under Coach Pido Harensio's watch. Definitely going to be a problem for opposing teams, especially in his first year. Montebon with the rebound. Had to pick up his dribble there. Charles Buxit. Match on to Montebon. This time Joshua Barcelona is in for AJ Fransman. Montebon hounded by Michael Mara. Montebon asks for some space, pulls up for three. Short. Padrigao with the basketball. Pulling up from deep is Lemit. Hits the back rim though. And we see Buxit with the offensive board. Mara at the post. Taking on two Falcons. How to give it up. 5 seconds to shoot. Padrigao. Floater. No. Good stop by the Soaring Falcons. Run zone to Barcelona. Finds Perez with the fake. The floater. Good. Alan Perez. And at the end of the first quarter, the Adamson Soaring Falcons are up 16-13 against the UST Growling Tigers. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. This is the finals between the Adamson Soaring Falcons up against the UST Growling Tigers here in the 2025 Asiabasket International Invitational. Leading scorers for both squads, Amiel Asido with 5, And then Matthew Montebon with 4 on the side of the Falcons. For the rebounds, Ojarikre with 3. 3 for Colin Sakoe for UST. Well, Matthew Montebon has 1 for assists. And then Padrigao with 2. Adamson has not made a 3-pointer yet. They're currently 0 for 8. Well, UST 1 for 6, already making 1 here in the first. Second quarter about to begin here. Kalum. Koji. Fadeaway jumper. Over Barcelona. Koji Buenaflor. Great start here in this finals game against the Soaring Falcons. Steal by Mark Limit. Clean swipe. And the easiest basket for him in this game so far. And just like that, UST with the lead here in the second quarter. Huge guard match on to Montebon with Charles Buxit. Asks for a switch now. Barcelona. Miscommunication there. Buxit losing the ball, but Mark Lemit right there to clean it up. Lemit drive. Passes it to a cutting Ivan Kalum. No good. Barcelona drive. Joshua Barcelona with his first 2 points here. Kalum. Faking out Anabo. Oh, everything but the basket. Forward pass. Barcelona one more time. Losing the ball is Joshua. Buenaflor already with 4 points. Gives it to Charles Buxit. Mara secures the rebound. Michael, the fake. Trying to locate Kalum, but Kalum could not reach that. Shipping cart giving us this fast break. First started with a steal from Mark Lemit. And no one there able to catch up with him. Said Manzano is in the game. Same for Renzo Competente. Padrigao also in for the Growling Tigers. Same for Ice Danting, Colin Sakoe. OG Ojarike brought in as well to match up to Collins. Sid finds Ray Allen Torres. Loses the ball. And Adamson recovers. And that's a foul called on Fortsky Padrigao. His first one here in the first half. 14 seconds on the shot clock here for the Soaring Falcons. Ronzone loses the ball, but instead it's going to be called for a jump ball possession. With the jump ball possession pointing towards Adamson. They reclaim possession here. 10 seconds to shoot. So another foul called on UST. This time on Ice Danting. Danting now with just his first foul. Anabo with a drive floater over Colin Sakoe. Or rather, that was Ray Allen Torres. Padrigao from downtown. Good for Fortsky. Finally makes a 3 here in this game. Ties the ball game. Padrigao with a blocking foul, preventing Cade Ronzone to get to his spot. 2 fouls now on Padrigao. Let's now turn you guys over to Flo Del Agua for a report.
Although this is ultimate preparation for the real battle, which is the UAAP. Kwento sa akin ni Mark Diamet ng UST, malaking bagay daw yung kanyang individual award mula sa Asiabasket kanina para sa kanyang kumpiyansa. Last preseason daw kasi he was absent due to a fracture. Kwento niya kumbaga hindi niya nasulit yung preparation, but this year it is 360 degrees for him as he is also looking to carry over his performance here in the Asiabasket in his third year with UST in the UAAP. Your thoughts, Nico?
Thanks for that, Flo. And it looks like Mark Lemet will have a great UAP season just by what we're seeing right now from his summer games. He's poised to have a breakout year with the Growling Tigers. Also trusted with more minutes now by Coach Bido Harencio, unlike from what we were seeing last season. That's a good shot there by Real and Torres. Now with 5 points, leading this Adamson squad early in the first half. 19 to shoot for the Growling Tigers. Lemet at the post. Double team now, losing the ball. And that ball secured by the Soaring Falcons. Torres finds Renzo Competente from outside. Short, and he reclaims his own miss. Torres asking for Ojarikre. High pick and roll. Torres, mid-range jumper instead. But Manzano with the rebound. This time, Cade from downtown. No. But Colin Sakowe ends the possession for the Soaring Falcons. Paranada to Collins. They go inside to Buenaflor, but he lost the basketball. Here comes Adamson. Manzano driving. Oh, losing the basketball as well. Both teams being careless in the past possessions. Ice Danting to inbound for the UST Growling Tigers. Jello Crisostomos checked in for UST. Well, Jaire Tumaning is in for OJ. Great read by Torres. Torres, mid-range, jumper, good. 7 points now for Ray Allen Torres. Emil gives it to Jello Crisostomo. UST cold right now. Shooting 9 for 28. Good for 30%. Torres to Manning. Thinking about what to do here. Kicks it back out to Torres. One more time for Ray Allen Torres. Paranada. A slashing Asido. Finds Ice Danting. Waiting from three. Renzo Competente securing the defensive board. Torres. Gives it to Jaire. To Manning. The decision maker here right now. Competente with 5 seconds to shoot. Renzo attacking. The fake fadeaway jumper for Competente. It's an air ball. Great stand by the Growling Tigers. Kyle Paranada right now with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist to his name. Crisostomo this time from downtown. No good, but Colin Sakoe with the rebound and the putback. Colin Sakoe with 2 points and the 5 rebounds. AJ Fransman Now in the court for the Soaring Falcons. They go corner. Earl Medina! He's made a few of them in the past few games here for the Soaring Falcons. He loves that spot in the corner. Oh, no-look pass from Paranada, finding Okoe for a two-hand slam. Medina goes to Manning. Medina, mid-range jumper over Okoe. Franzman tapping that ball to give Adamson another chance. Cade forcing that pass, and we see Jello Crisostomo all the way on the other end. 2 points separating Adamson and UST. Crisostomo reliable as ever for the Growling Tigers. Medina gives it to Jaire. Medina finds a cutting to Manning. Oh, he missed up. Well, he missed that shot. Kind of babied it. Blitz nutrition here. Kyle Paranado with the assist. One of the prettier assists I have seen in this tournament, finding Colin Sakoe. Limit. Using the screen set by Crisostomo. Mark Limit challenging OJ Ojarikre. And gets the end one. Good screen set by Crisostomo. Ojarikre took the hit, but still Limit was able to convert. Bonus shot for Mark Limit. Limit making the bonus. 2 minutes and 22 remaining here in the second quarter. UST reclaiming the lead against the Soaring Falcons. Medina gives it to Montebon. Montebon to Earl. Now with Sid. Manzano against Crisostomo. He has the size advantage. Ojarikre kind of threw that one up, but there's no more time remaining. 24-second violation called on the Soaring Falcons. Another stop by UST. Limit. Asking Okoe to go to the post. Padrigal this time, another one from downtown. Okoe with the rebound over Ojarikre. Okoe got pushed. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Montebon gives it to Earl Medina. Manzano flings the pass to Matt. Double team there is Montebon. Eventually led to a steal by UST. Paranada gives it to Limit. Limit with the drive, righty finish. Okoe unable to secure the board. Numbers for the Soaring Falcons. Earl Medina all the way. Ooh, ayaw pa rin. Isa pa for Earl. And he prefers the harder shot and the bonus. Earl Medina. Let's take a look at that one more time. Manzano saving the play. Medina went up and got fouled by Mark Limit. That's the second foul on Mark Limit. Well, Medina now has 7 points, leading the Soaring Falcons in scoring here in the first half. Emil Asido checking in for Mark Liamet.
Comes in for Cedric Manzano.
At the line right now, Earl Medina now with 9 points after the basket. With 2 boards. Checking in is Ray Allen Torres for the Soaring Falcons. He's about to check in. Bonus first for Earl Medina. Part of the batch of rookies coming from the Baby Falcons.
Time out. UST Growling Tigers.
Reloading the future for the Adamson Soaring Falcons, and with that, UST will call a timeout first here, late in the second. Back here in the Asiabasket Finals with Adamson clinging on to a 2-point lead with 43 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Turnover once again for the UST Growling Tigers. They have 9 turnovers. Same for Adamson actually with 9 as well.
Substitution. Time out.
And this time Adamson will be calling a timeout to try and set up their offense with 40 seconds remaining here in the second. Our fans right now watching the game live here inside the Playtime FilOil Center for the finals of the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational. Let's see what the Falcons have drawn up during their timeout. Perez trying to set the screen. Oh, losing the ball is Torres. It's going to be a backing violation. Unfortunate turn of events there for the Soaring Falcons. Austin Ronzone and Cade Ronzone back in the ball game with 24.2 remaining. Cal Paranada checking for Ice Danting here.
Shot clock is at 14 seconds.
14 to shoot for the Growling Tigers. Paranada. Gives it to Jello Crisostomo from downtown. No. Secured by Austin Ronzone. Outlet pass to Demisana. Torres, or rather Anabo, mid-range jumper. Put back. No. But still, the Adamson Soaring Falcons will be heading to the break up 31 to 29 against the UST Growling Tigers. We'll be back after this.
Nagbabalik po ang Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational at napakaswerte ko dahil sinamahan ako ng ating leading scorer at the half, Earl Medina of the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Earl, merong positive, pero doon muna tayo sa negative na parami yung turnovers nyo nung first half. Kakagaling mo lang sa inyong dugout. Ano yung mga naging paalala ni Coach Nash?
Yung paalala lang sa amin is huwag kami matakot sa pressure at gawin lang namin yung ginagawa namin usually.
Earl, na banggit mo sa akin early in this tournament na laking pasalamat na binibigyan ka ng minutes kahit rookie year mo pa lang, no? Ngayong leading scorer ka sa half, gano'ng ka-importante na mapakita mong hindi mo sinasayang yung binibigay na playing time sa'yo?
Sumusunod lang kami, mga players sa sistema nila, Coach Nash and mga coaches. At binibigay lang namin yung best namin sa defense din po.
Maraming salamat, Earl, at good luck sa iyo papunta ng third quarter. Nico, your thoughts?
Thanks for that, Flo. And that was a great first half for Earl Medina, leading the Adamson Soaring Falcons in scoring with 10 points. Looking at the halftime stats here now, the Falcons and UST tied with their percentages in the field goals. With a 3-point percentage, di rin nagkakalayo. Both made 2 threes in the first half. For the free throws, UST 1 for 2, Adamson 3 for 3. Not much free throws going in that first half. For the turnovers, almost identical as well, 10-9. The assists, 8-6, and the rebounds with the advantage going to Adamson. No surprise there as they are currently leading the whole tournament in rebounds. And number 2 are the UST Growling Tigers. So expect to see, hopefully, still a close match in the second half between these two squads. And for the rebounding department, Ojarikre leading with 5, 7 for Akowe. And the assist, 2 for Ronzoni, Cade, and 2 for Kyle Paranado of UST. We'll be back after this. Back here in the third quarter with the Soaring Falcons up 31-29 against the UST Growling Tigers. This is the finals for the 2025 Asiabasket International Invitational. Being played right now in this Friday evening.
Third quarter.
Padregao asking for a screen from Akowe. Fortsky finding Collins. The bump, no good there. Good stop by Adamson. Still no good for Akowe. Montebon to Ojarikre. Manzano. At the post. Kicks it to Anabo. Got bumped there and had to give it to Earl Medina. Medina for 3. Way off to the left. Padregao. Pick and roll action with Collins Akowe. It's going to be 2 free throws for Collins. And Manzano here. Parang tamaan natin ng tuhod dun ni Akowe, but it looks like he's all right. Substitution with Kobe Demisana checking in for Sed Manzano. Just needs to make sure he's all right before he gets back in the game. No good on that first free throw. One more for Akowe. 0 for 2 for Collins. Falcons here. Trying to set up their offense. Medina giving it to Kobe Demisana. Anabo. Finds Earl. Gives it back to Montebon. 5 seconds to shoot. The fake over Akowe. No good there. It's saved by Ojaricrets going back to the blue shirts after that one. 12 on the shot clock.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
Montebon receives the ball back from Demisana. This time it's Medina. Attracts the D. Anabo wide open for three. Manu Anabo, his first points in this finals game. Padregao this time from three. That's a holding foul on Kobe Demisana.
Foul on number 1, Kobe Demisana. That's his
First foul for Kobe.
14 on the shot clock.
Padregao to inbound. Limit with Medina on him. Mark backing down Medina. And a referee says here that Medina with a foul on Limit.
Foul number 21, Donald Medina, his first 3.
First foul only though for Earl.
2 shots for Mark Lemon.
It's gonna be 2 shots for Mark Demet. Currently with 5 points and a rebound in 14 minutes of action. Still no good for UST. They are currently shooting 1 for 5 from the free throw line right after that one. Only 20%. Splitting the freebies is Mark. 4-point game right now between Adamson and UST. Anabo. Signaling Medina to get the basketball. Montebon this time. 7 seconds. Double teamed. It's gonna go back to UST. Or Adamson rather. 3 seconds to shoot for the Soaring Falcons. Substitution here. Renzo Competente for Manu Anabo. Montebon had to hoist it up. No good on that shot. Akowe with the rebound. Padregao. The ball going back to him. Limit. Swing the ball around. Are the Growling Tigers. Danting from downtown. First points as well for Ice. Demisana almost got the ball stolen there by Jello Crisostomo.
Foul number 10, Jello Crisostomo. That's his first on the Growling Tigers.
Good recognition by Crisostomo to send it over to Ice Danting for that left corner shot. 16 seconds for Adamson. Competente didn't take that three. Montebon No foul call, says the referees. But UST with a turnover. Montebon gives it to Ojarikre for a slam. Collins Akowe not attempting to block that shot. Oh, Liemit, good on that one. While falling to the ground as well. Here comes Earl Medina all the way. It's a defensive lapse on the Growling Tigers. Padrigao. Two-man action with Akowe. The fake and the end one. Shipping cart here, giving us this fast break. With a roll by OJ Ojarikre. Mark Liemit here, going to the bench. Emil Asido checking in. Ray Allen Torres about to enter this game, this time for Earl Medina. Collins Akowe with the first, or rather with the bonus free throw going in. Cade Ronzon bringing down this basketball and gives it to Ray Allen Torres. To Manning, asking for the basketball. Mid-range jumper. Everything but the shot. Tie game right now between the Tigers and the Falcons. Padrigao running rings around the defense, and Asido here slipping, who was waiting at the right corner. Manzano also in this game for the Soaring Falcons. Said, is it to Competente. Cade flings it to Ray Allen Torres. Didn't make that shot. Here come the Growling Tigers. All the way is Jello Crisostomo. Competente. Gives it to Manzano. Manzano with a risky pass. Trying to feed to Manning. Big to big action. We see Matt Erolon about to enter here in the third quarter after being saddled with foul trouble in the first half.
Two shots for Angelo Crisostomo.
UST already in the bonus after that foul from Adamson, and we still have 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. That's huge for the Growling Tigers. We're up by 3 right now.
Substitution. AJ Fransman comes in for Reto Competente.
Substitution here with AJ Fransman in for the Falcons. Fransman receives it. Pass a bit too low for Tumaneng to get. UST now with a run here in the third. Paranada against Erolon. Paranada snaking his way through the lane, and Collins Akowe to clean it up for the putback. Torres, this time again from downtown, off to the right. Adamson now in a scoring drought here in the third. Buenaflor gives it to Asido. And And that's going to be a holding foul on Koji Buenaflor. Second team foul on the Growling Tigers. Six-point game right now. UST outscoring Adamson 15-7 here in this frame. Alan Perez checks in for Tumaning. Rolon gives it to Manzano. Franzman, mid-range jumper, bit too strong. Perez unable to corral that board. Ivan Calum gives it to Jello. Two-man game between Crisostomo and Buenaflor, who was rolling at the rim, and Adamson had to foul. Second foul on Ray Allen Torres, and once again Adamson is already in the bonus as well. So they gotta play this out properly. UST though finding their touch from the free throw line. Now 6 for 10 after starting off this game 1 for 5. Jinxed it there for Koji Buenaflor, but still UST up by 7 here in the third. Gaining some cushion against the Soaring Falcons in the finals of the Asiabasket. And that's going to be stepping, called on AJ Franzman.
Substitution. Manu Anabo comes in for AJ Franzman.
Manu Anabo checking in for AJ Franzman. Quick playing time. Drive by Buenaflor. And once again, it's going to be a foul on the Soaring Falcons. That's a pushing foul on Alan Perez, his first foul here. Jello Crisostomo now with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Good on that first shot by Crisostomo. Two for Jello. Just like that, it's a 9-point game for UST. Stifling Adamson in this third quarter. Let's see how Adamson will change their fortunes here in the third. Rolon to Earl Medina. Allen. It's a holding foul called on Jello Crisostomo.
Holding foul number 10, Jello Crisostomo. That's his second.
He now has 2 fouls here, 3 team fouls on the Growling Tigers.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
At the post right now is Manu Anabo. And there you go, Manu Anabo. Breaks the drought for the Falcons. Crisostomo at the post, challenging Perez. Tough job for the rookie, but he succeeds. Rolon with a forward pass to Ray Allen Torres. Gives it outside instead. Anabo short from downtown. Paranada flings it. Well read by Rolon. Medina all the way. It's fouled by Emil Asido.
Foul on number 20, Emil Asido. That's his first 4 on the Growling Tigers.
It's 4 on UST now. Earl Medina still pacing Adamson with 12 markers right now here in the third quarter. Although that free throw, too strong. One more though for Earl Medina. One for two for Earl. Six-point lead right now for the Growling Tigers. Paranada breaks down the defense. Now with Crisostomo, gets his own miss one more time. No good there, and that is a foul on Adamson once more.
On number 21, John Earl Medina, penalty. That's his second foul.
Medina was called for a foul for holding.
2 shots for 21.
Medina now with 2 fouls here in the third quarter alone. No good on that shot by Koji Buenaflor. Averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds in 16 minutes of action for the Growling Tigers.
Substitution, Charles Buxit comes in for Carl Paranada.
Charles Buxit checking in for the Growling Tigers. Both teams trying to find their rhythm before we end this third quarter. The shot by Erolon still no good as well. Adamson now shooting 3 for 20 from the three-point area. Calum gives it to Asido. The last second pass to Crisostomo, loses the ball. No good there, and Erolon has the rebound. Torres, drive. Too strong. Perez with the fake and the foul on Buenaflor. The Growling Tigers unable to corral that basketball, which led to that foul. And now free throws para sa Adamson. Alan Perez right now, 2 points, 2 rebounds. No good on that one. This is free throw 6 and 7 for the Soaring Falcons. Splitting the shots from the charity stripe is Alan Perez. Austin Ronzone and Renzo Competente in for the squad of Coach Nash Racela here in the third. Hoping that they could spell the difference for the Soaring Falcons as they head to the fourth and final frame. Calum goes to Emil Asido. Rebound by the Falcons. Erolon gives it to Anabo. It's locked in from 3. Anabo now with 8 points and 3 boards. Drive here. No. Almost stolen by Adamson. 5 seconds to shoot. Crisostomo. Double teamed, triple teamed. No problem. Fast break here. Austin almost losing the ball. Good thing he was able to pass it to Renzo Competente. 5-point game. 14 seconds to shoot here for the Falcons. Erolon from downtown makes it. 2 straight three-pointers for the Soaring Falcons here in the past minute. Just like that, it's back to a 2-point game. One possession separating these two schools. And Asido getting fouled from behind by Renzo Competente. It's going to be 2 free throws for Emil. First 3-point shot was from Manu Anabo. And then that was followed up by Matt Erolon with Charles Buxit. Too far when Matt pulled up. Emil Asido. First free throw is good. Asido here in this game, 6 points, 4 rebounds. But in the whole tournament, averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and 20 minutes of action here. Also showing us that second-year jump. After playing in just spot minutes for UST during his rookie year, it looks like he'll be having steady amount of minutes that will allow him to have a positive impact for the Growling Tigers this UAP season. Ray Allen Torres. Last second shot, no good. And UST will be heading to the fourth and final frame, up by 4 against the Adamson Soaring Falcons, 52-48.
Adamson University Soaring Falcons.
You are watching the finals of the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational. And if you are wondering what is at stake here for the Adamson Soaring Falcons, Matt Erolon told me earlier that it is a lot. Ang hindi daw kasi alam ng karamihan noong nagharap ang Adamson at UST noong round 2 ng UAAP, natambakan daw ng UST ang Soaring Falcons at dito rin mismo nangyari yon sa Playtime FilOil Center. Kaya nabanggit sa akin ni Matt, ang sarap sana kung makabawi. As others say, some wounds never heal, but for the Adamson Soaring Falcons, a championship could be a good cure. Your thoughts, Nico?
Thanks for that, Flo, and I definitely agree. And what a way for them to at least avenge that loss with a championship, diba? Here in the 2025 Asiabasket. And a lot is riding on that guy you see on your screens right now, Matt Erolon, who has been subpar to his standards, only scoring 3 points with 2 rebounds and 3 assists. They need a lot more from him here in the final frame if they want to secure the championship. Your 5 right now for Adamson: Medina, Ronzon, Ojericre, Montebon, and Manzano. While for UST, it's Lemit, Paranada, Padrigao, Buenaflor, and Collins Acowe. Good find by Manzano, looking for Earl Medina. Medina now with 16 big points in this championship game. Padrigao running rings around the defense. Buenaflor does not take the 3 with a spin move, gives it to Paranada instead. Blocked by Ojericre, saw that one coming. Here comes Medina, giving it to Matt Montebon. Montebon with the fake. Now match on to Buenaflor. Pulls back. Shot from Monty. No, but Austin Ronzon was there for the putback. 1 point game, or rather, it's a 1 point game, but with the lead now to Adamson. Paranada, mid-range jumper. Acowe, no good there. One more time. Collins. That's a foul called on OJ Ojericre. Third foul now on OJ. Take a look at that one more time. Earl Medina. Then Matthew Montebon attempting a shot from the outside, but Austin Ronzon there to pick up the mess. Sumabit dun si Monty, which leaves Padrigao wide open. Austin Ronzon with the rebound. Austin finds a streaking Earl Medina all the way, losing the ball, but Austin gives it to Ojericre with the bump. OJ one more time, but Acowe ends it there. Paranada gives it to Collins. Collins with a drive, and that's gonna be 4 fouls on OJ Ojericre.
Foul on number 23, OJ Ojericre. That's his 4th.
Jaire Tumaning now to enter for OJ Ojericre to prevent him from fouling out first. But especially here in this crucial fourth quarter.
For OJ Ojericre, Ivan Callum for Kyle Paranada.
We see Ivan Callum also in for Kyle Paranada. Okoe with 9 points and 14 boards right now. One more shot for Collins here, who has been struggling at the line right now. Okoe at the line is 1 for 5. Monty. He goes to Sed. Montebon gives it to Austin Ronzon. Sed, floater, challenging the defense of UST. And that's going to be a foul again on the Soaring Falcons.
Foul number 33, Jairo Tumaneng, that's his second.
Second foul on Jaire Tumaneng. A lot of time left to be played here in the fourth quarter between Adamson and UST. Winner here takes home the championship. Callum drive. Ball secured now by the Falcons. Montebon feeding Sed Manzano. Tumaneng. Gives it to Earl. Medina goes middle. Mid-range jumper by Earl. And Okoe with the rebound. Then Padrigao calling the shots for UST. The bump and the finish for Fortsky Padrigao. Had to get creative while in the air. Montebon flings the pass to Medina. Corner shot, Austin Ronzon. And that's secured by Collins Okoe. Padrigao finding Ivan Callum. Gives it back to Fortsky. Two-man game again by Padrigao and Okoe. Let's see how they play this out. That pass well read by Medina. Tapped the ball away. It's going back though for UST. It's been a seesaw battle here in the fourth quarter. Timeout by the UST Growling Tigers as they're currently up 54-53 against the Adamson Soaring Falcons. About to resume action here.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 7 seconds to shoot.
7 seconds to shoot for UST. Padrigao to inbound. Gives it to Ice Danting. Pass a bit too strong. 3 seconds to shoot. Padrigao, no more time left here.
Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation on UST. Adamson defending that possession well.
Substitution. Manu Anabo comes in.
Manu Anabo now in for the Soaring Falcons. At Erolon with Montebon. Erolon this time from downtown. No good on that shot by Matt. Padrigao. Ops for a floater. Specialty of the house for Fortsky Padrigao whenever he's at the shaded area. Anabo choosing to go middle instead. Floater of his own, and it's good with a friendly roll. One-point game right now. Padrigao, step back, jumper, no good. A scramble for the basketball here, and it should go back to UST with 7 seconds remaining in the shot clock. They reset it back to 14. Alan Perez. Checking in for Jaire Tumaneng. Kyle Paranada relieving for Fortsky here midway in this game. Akowe goes to Paranada. Kyle, mid-range, or rather, shot from outside, but Ivan Kalum, no one marking him there. Anabo receives it from Montebon. 3. Too strong. And Akowe there getting rebound number 18. Paranada to Asido. Emil. Blocked by Alan Perez. 9 seconds to shoot for UST.
9 seconds to shoot.
Nine seconds. Asido to inbound. Crisostomo against Anabo. Fadeaway jumper by Jello Crisostomo. 5-point game right now between UST and Adamson. Medina gives it back. Oh, Perez was thinking about that one. Chose to pull back. Medina from outside. Heavily contested by Colin Akowe. Asido. Didn't give it to the big man. Now Paranada choosing to do it himself. He defers to Kalum. Kalum drive, losing the basketball.
Substitution, Cedric Manzano comes in for Jaro Medina.
And you can see that Akowe there almost losing his patience against the defenders of Adamson. Manzano gives it to Montebon. Screen set by Perez. Montebon from downtown. There you go! Montebon! It's back to a 2-point game. Anything can happen here inside the Playtime FilOil Center. Paranada to Crisostomo. A 3 of his own. Short and secured by Ced Manzano. Ced gives it to Matt Erolon. Matt finds Manzano waiting down there and ties this game for the Soaring Falcons. Paranada from downtown. Akowe trying to get the ball. It's going back to the Soaring Falcons.
Substitution. Fortsky Padrigao comes in for Ivan Calla. Ice the thing for Kyle Parada.
Here comes Adamson with a great 5-0 run here, tying this game against UST. Manzano at the post, challenging the 2 trees of the Growling Tigers. Padrigao asking for a screen. Crisostomo could dump it inside. 9 seconds. Asido. Turnover. Montebon saw that one coming. Erolon all the way. Or rather, that was, yeah, that's Matt Erolon. 3 from Fortsky. It's good. Padrigao making the threes when it matters the most, giving UST a 1-point lead. And Adamson will call a timeout right after that one. Let's take a look here. Some of the big plays that have been happening in the past few minutes in the fourth quarter between UST and Adamson. That shot by Manzano was to tie the game. Streaking Matt Erolon before that big 3 from Padrigao that prompted Adamson to call a timeout. Here we go. Erolon. The dump off to Perez. The last 2 minutes between UST and Adamson. Padrigao directing traffic for the Growling Tigers. Crisostomo to Akowe, but Perez knocking that ball away.
Substitution. Earl Medina comes in for Marco Anabo.
Earl Medina checking in for Anabo. Alan Perez still in this game. Coach Nash Racela trusting his rookie that he will make the correct plays.
10 seconds to shoot.
10 seconds to shoot here for UST. Padrigao once again with Akowe. Rejects the screen, goes right, the fake. Akowe losing the ball, but smoking the layup. What a possession for UST. And Akowe is looking at his hands, seeing that the ball slipped out of slipped out.
Ray Allen Torres comes in for Montebon.
This was a lucky break for Adamson. Could have easily been a 3-point game now. A minute and 30 separating these two teams from the championship. Montebon goes left, passes it to Torres, 3, and it's good for Ray Allen Torres from the left corner. 2-point lead now for Adamson. Fortsky, what a wild pass from Padrigao. I don't think Crisostomo was anticipating that one.
Substitution.
Crucial turnover there for UST. Although there's still a lot of time here to be played late in the fourth. Adamson to inbound. Montebon double teamed. And the last touch is on Emil Asido, trying to save that one.
18 seconds on the shot clock.
18 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of time for Adamson to draw something up. All right, Montebon to inbound. Matt utilizing the screen. Manzano with a roll. And with that, Adamson with a 2-possession lead against the UST Growling Tigers. They call a timeout. Take a look here at the big three by Real and Torres. And this was the pass from Erolo and finding a cutting Ced Manzano to give Adamson a 4-point lead here.
14 on the shot clock.
Padrigao with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Para nada. The stop, the pass, the shot. Hits the back rim. It should go back to Adamson. And since we have less than 2 minutes remaining, there will be a review to determine who will get the possession there. Jello Crisostomo was wide open, just unable to hit that shot. Take a look at that one more time. He had the clearest of shots, just a bit too strong. And then here, from that angle, it looked like it hit the knee of Ced Manzano. From that angle, could be different. From a different camera. But again, our referees will be calling that one. One more time, says the referees, they're requesting for another replay. All right, this angle now. Shot by Crisostomo. A bit too strong. Hard to tell for sure. Our referee just wanting to make sure that everything is correct here. Considering this is the finals game between UST and Adamson. Really hard to say. It's going back to UST. With the ball hitting the knee of Ced Manzano. Now Adamson
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Padrigao with another chance for UST here to cut closer. Padrigao gives it to Collins Akowe. Smokes that layup. What a stand by Ced Manzano. Montebon gives the ball to Ray Allen Torres. UST now. Time is not their friend. Montebon gives it to Torres. 5 seconds to shoot. Almost a steal by Padrigao. 1 more second. Blocked by Asido. And that's going to be a foul on Ced Manzano.
All players, please proceed to the shaded area in front of your respective benches. Everyone is advised to observe proper bench decorum.
Things getting physical right now between Ced and Collins Akowe. Let's take a look at that one more time. It was a block by Asido. And then Manzano just wanting to swipe that ball. But Akowens was unfortunately there. And just those guys staring at one another. Just the physicality from a finals matchup that we expect. Just a pushing foul called on Ced Manzano.
That's his second, 4 on the Soaring Falcons.
Wala pa sa penalty yung Adamson, so 14 fouls on them.
Timeout, UST Growling Tigers.
Timeout here by UST as they're staring at a 4-point deficit here in the finals.
Warning on number 28, Collins Akowe, for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Back here in this game, Wade Adamson up 67-63 against the UST Growling Tigers. UST, or rather Adamson, outscoring UST 19-11 here in the fourth quarter. Just 2 more stops for the Soaring Falcons if they want to secure this championship. Warning on the clock here. Padrigao to inbound. It's a crucial possession for the Growling Tigers. Asido, 3. Air ball. He had a clean look there, but just wasn't enough. And now USC has to play the fouling game. Got a substitution here, Matt Erolon checking in for Ced Manzano. While Anabo about to inbound for Adamson. That's an immediate foul on UST.
Pushing foul number 12, Isaac Danting, that's his third, 2 on the UST Growling Tigers.
2 team fouls for UST. And here Adamson will be calling a timeout as they're up 67-63. Back in this game. Again, Adamson clinging on to a 4-point lead. 67-63 against UST, who had a great third quarter, but the fourth was completely different for the Growling Tigers, only scoring 11 compared to the 23 in the previous frame. .1 seconds, official time right now. And there you go. Foul again on UST, trying to stop the clock. Three team fouls now on UST. Montebon gives it to Anabo. 4 team fouls now on UST, so one more foul to give for the Growling Tigers. Or rather, next foul will mean free throws for Adamson. Angelo Crisostomo now with that foul, which means it's going to be free throws for the Soaring Falcons. At the line right now is Manu Anabo, trying to put the finishing touches on this game. Genji Cañete for Materolon. Maybe we're just waiting who they're going to send to the line. Of course, it's going to be Manu Anabo to seal the deal for Adamson. No good on that first shot. Good on the second. Should be enough for the Soaring Falcons to secure the championship. Paranada gives it away. 3. No good. And the Soaring Falcons are the champions of the 2025 Asiabasket International Invitational. What a run late in the fourth. Soaring Falcons staying undefeated all throughout this tournament. They've had convincing wins, but this one against UST is something else. We'll be having the awarding ceremonies in a bit. Yeah, UST still one of the contenders for the Final Four, and Adamson inserting their name into the conversation, winning against the, what a lot of consider one of the powerhouses in the UAAP. Adamson proving the doubters wrong in this tournament, giving us a great fight and beating the Tigers convincingly here in the Asiabasket finals. Let me now turn you over to our courtside reporter in a bit, since we'll be having the ceremony to award the champions. Leading scorers right for Adamson with 16, followed by Torres with 10. 10 for Anabo. For UST, Crisostomo with 12. 10 for Padrigao. 9 for Akowe. Let me now turn you over to Flo Del Agua. She'll be reporting the awarding ceremony. Before that, just fixing some technical difficulties here before we proceed to the awarding ceremony. Despite the loss, Akowe with 20 rebounds, outpacing everybody here. Let me now turn you over to Flo once again.
Thank you so much, Nico. And what a championship match displayed by both of As I was saying, what a championship match displayed by both of these talented teams. And we now proceed with the championship awarding ceremony. So to officially begin this program, may we call on the president of the Asiabasket, Mr. Jai Reyes. And joining Mr. Jai Reyes is the head of marketing of our co-presenter, Sir Miko Abelio of ANTA Philippines. Sir Jai and Sir Miko will be awarding our first runners-up of the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational. Let us give a round of applause to the UST Growling Tigers for giving us an amazing championship match headed by head coach Pido Harencho. These guys gave it their all, not just here in the finals, but throughout the tournament. Once again, our first runners-up, the UST Growling Tigers. And now we proceed finally to our champions of the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational. They are waiting here on my left. May we call on the Adamson Soaring Falcons. A massive congratulations to the Adamson Soaring Falcons, who gave us a nail-biter of a championship match tonight here at the Playtime FilOil Center. Champions once again is the president of the Asiabasket, Mr. Jai Reyes, joined with Sir Miko Abelio, the head of marketing of our co-presenter here in the Asiabasket and to Philippines. At isa sa mga pinakahihintay na mga awards dito, kada finals, we also have that version here in the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational, our finals MVP. This guy finished with 16 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal, bringing this win for the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Our finals MVP of the Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational is number 21, John Earl Medina. At syempre, hindi ito magagawa ng Adamson Soaring Falcons kung wala ang utak ng kanilang koponan. I will now award the coach of the tournament of Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational. Let us give a round of applause here at the Playtime FilOil Center as I call on head coach Nash Racela. At syempre, dahil kayo nga ang ating mga champions, let me catch a few words with our finals MVP, Earl Medina. Dito ko muna sa akin tabi dahil meron ako mga kaunting question para sa iyo. As well as Coach Nash Rosella, just a few words. And our finals MVP is enjoying gift packs from Gatorade, Blitz Nutrition, and Prep Protect. Dito na lang po ako sa gitna. Earl, hindi naging madali yung championship na ito. Ano? Actually, itong buong tournament, naging consistent ka. Isang tanong, isang sagot. Saan mo hinuhugot yung lakas ng loob?
Siyempre po sa family ko pa yung nandyan na nanonood. Sa kanila ko po.
Maraming salamat, Earl. A quick shout-out para sa iba pang mga tao na sumusuporta sa'yo.
Shoutout po sa lahat ng tao sa Brunei, Darussalam. Sana ako lumaki. At sa, of course, sa Adamson community, sa family ko, sa girlfriend ko pa na nanonood, sa tita, tito. Sa lahat po sa taga Boulevard, shoutout po. At saka, birthday ni JJ. Happy birthday. Shoutout kay Lakas, sa teammate ko.
Maraming salamat, Earl. Kayo naman po, Coach Nas, kanina lang po pinagkukwentuhan natin na itong Asiabasket, matinding preparasyon para sa inyong UAAP. Itong ganitong ka-intense na performance, are we also going to expect this coming into UAAP Season 88?
Well, that's our hope. No, na we could bring this to the UAAP, but that's 2 months from now, I guess. No, we want to thank Sir Jai Reyes, for organizing this tournament. This is really helpful for us.
Coach Nas, every game you have here in the Asiabasket, hindi po nauubos yung crowd ng Adamson. A short message po para sa mga sumuporta sa inyo dito.
Oh yes, of course, nagpapasalamat kami sa Adamson community, for always being there to support us. Hindi lagi nandito yan sa mga Coliseum, but syempre alam namin, nararamdaman namin yung suporta na binibigay nila sa amin. So maraming salamat sa buong Adamson community. Thank you, Anta, Sir Miko, salamat.
Maraming salamat, Coach Nash. And Earl, congratulations muli sa inyo. At dyan na po nagtatapos ang ating Asiabasket 2025 International Invitational. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng tumutok. And on behalf of Nico Rocha, our commentator, we will see you on the next.